Theoretically, this one now shouldn't be as bad as other levels because you kind of have to rush this anyway. So you're playing it in a similar way that you're already playing it. It's just as difficult as the level itself already was with those axes. Like that.
I would have thought every playing box would have a time box because there ain't that many boxes as it is on this level.
That's true. There's not a lot of boxes to convert into time ones. Best of luck to you, Aiden. I mean that very, very sincerely. I got every time you fail, like, well, I obviously just haven't had enough minstrels. You missed it. Shit. Why can't the masks stack in this level like they do in other ones? That's the thing as well, because they don't stack in this level, you can never get your invincibility. That's disappointing.
So surely every one you break, you should just get brighter and brighter.
You're about to get real dark.
That's what gets me. Sometimes those rats show up, sometimes they don't.
Yeah, I always find that weird. I don't know what determines whether or not the rats are gonna show up or not. That seems to happen every time though. How did you do that? It even got to the point where as soon as you jumped on the moving platform you stopped like you knew you were on one. How the flip did you flip? Seriously, how? In the name of Satan's portion, did you manage to do that? That was impressive. And yet you can't do it any other time the light goes out. How the fuck did you manage it then? It's the bit where you jumped on the moving platform and then just stopped. Like you knew you were on one, that's what got me.
I knew there was another one there at some point. If I'd have carried on moving, I would have walked off it.
Yeah, but how did you know you were on one at that point?
Because I didn't fall.
Do you actually have this level memorised?
No. I managed to jump around it.
You know, the lighting's not very good today.
No, it's awfully dark in here.
Let's see what you did there. It's probably a bit late to be, like, you know, turn the light on now, seeing as we've already been recording for like hours, but it's not perfect lighting conditions, but at least they can see the other half of our face now.
Yeah, but what they're going to be watching our faces, all the gameplay.
Well, both. I also only put one on.
Not everyone's got a lazy eyebrow.
No. Just both people in this video. I always got out of school people saying, you know, I've got a lazy eye. I was like, no, I don't. My eye's fine. It's my eyelid that's off.
Yeah, but me, it is my eye.
Yeah.
How am I not dead?
Because you had an Aku mask.
That's just not fair, though.
I didn't seem to give you enough time at all.
Nah.
Mind you, you did hit another enemy into that mask, so you got it before you really should have. So you did have to go a little bit further with it.
What gets me, he's supposed to be by my side at all times. Well, when he did most of the talk, he's like, yeah, stop this. I'm going to practice my English.
How? There was absolutely no visual indicator that that was there, and yet you just knew it was there. Do you even understand how amazing that looked? Looked, perhaps not being the correct word, because you could hardly see a fucking thing, but still, that's part of its charm. At first I didn't really think that this level would take as long as it has.
When you think about it this way, you gotta make sure you don't get hit once.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, like, the reason I didn't think this one would take as long is because, like I said before, because the light fades after a while, you find yourself rushing the level anyway, even when you're just going through it normally, for like the gem or just a playthrough. So going for the relic shouldn't really feel that different because you were rushing it anyway. But well, it does still take quite a while. Take that, you rat bastards. While you're doing this, I'm going to look up facts about bandicoots. Bandicoots have long, pointed snout, large ears, short body and long tail. Their body is covered with fur that can be brown, black, golden, white or grey in colour. Bandicoots have strong hind legs designed for jumping, which is accentuated by their custom flame-resistant shoes. I think it says it can be brown, black, golden, white or grey in colour, and this one's like a reddish colour. Bandicoots can't be your colour! There are 11 known species of bandicoot found in the Australian wilderness, and despite its rat-like appearance, the bandicoot is thought to be more closely related to a rabbit. Which means you know what he and Torna get up to when he says it.
What do you say?
They're at it like bandicoots. Because even though bandicoots are more rat-like in appearance, they're thought to be more closely related to rabbits.
Alright.
Due to their small size, bandicoots can be an easy target for hungry predators and are therefore found in more overgrown habitats including forests, swamps and thickets where there are plenty of places to hide. The average size bandicoot is about 50 centimetres, including its tail, although male bandicoots are often double the size of females.
Yeah, they got that wrong, didn't they, with Crash Bandicoot N?
Her tits are double the size of him. Well, you should have seen the original design for Torna. I don't know what your dog wanted.
I'm trying to remember it now.
Like, a lot skimpier clothing and larger breasts.
They still had to change it because I reckon she was still too. Whoa, that was close.
That original design they had to change because it was too sexual, but they wanted it to be.
Oh, dang it! So what's that part?
Yeah, because they had to change it. They actually didn't like the design of Torna that they had to go with, and that's why they never bothered putting her in the sequels.
Instead, just out of nowhere. Oh, by the way, Crash's got a sister.
Yeah, it wasn't just, yeah, we want a character with big tits. It was, they wanted you to have that sort of, how the hell is he with her type of relationship that you get from, you know, the film Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yeah.
Where you see Roger Rabbit and then he's with Jessica Rabbit, that woman with the big tits and all that, and you're like, how the hell did he score that? They were going for the same feel. But then because they couldn't use that design, the Torna that they ended up with didn't really give off that feel that they wanted, so because it wasn't really working that way, they just didn't bother with her in the sequels. Bandicoots are nocturnal. I didn't know that. Come out under the cover of night in order to hunt for food. Bandicoots are also very solitary animals, generally only coming together to mate, which is why Crash is rushing after Torna right now. By the way, Spider, I've got a massive hard-on and I'm putting it in something.
That explains his dance thing.
They're omnivore, meaning its diet's made up of both plant and animal, same as humans. Primarily hunts for and feeds on insects, which it finds scuttling around in the leaves or just below the surface of the ground. They also nibble on fruits, berries, nuts, seeds, eggs, and even small rodents.
Does it say anything about Wumpa fruit?
No, it does say that they nibble on fruits, so if there was a Wumpa fruit nearby, I imagine they'd go for that. Being omnivores, they probably have, like, you know, a side of Wumpa fruit and a steak. They have a number of natural predators due to their small size, but dingoes...
Dang it, every freaking time!
But dingoes and pythons are the most common predators. Like dingodile.
Nobody starts with bring out the butter.
That makes you think, actually. There isn't a boss in any of the Crash games that's a python, is there? You'd think, seeing as it's one of a Bandicoot's most common predators, they might have implemented that. It's a marsupial, which means that the female has a nursing pouch on her belly in which to nurse her developing young. Like a kangaroo. Bandicoots have one of the shortest gestation periods of all mammals, with the young being born just 12 days after conception. Female bandicoots usually give birth to a litter of 3 to 6 young, who continue to develop in their mother's pouch until they're strong enough to venture into the outside world. Sadly today, 7 out of the 11 known bandicoot species are considered to be either critically endangered or extinct. Probably because Cortex keeps trying to do experiments on them all. The decline in bandicoot numbers has been a direct result of both habitat loss and the introduction of small carnivores such as cats with the European settlers. That information was on A to Z Animals, a-z-animals.com. So it's probably best to cover my ass and say that. You're stealing our information and not giving us credit.
Unless it went from Wikipedia.
Oh no, I want it to be factual. I could make up information about bandicoots and put it on Wikipedia. I very well may do. Male bandicoots will often try to attract female bandicoots with their mating dance, which involves dressing up in their very best jeans and doing vulgar thrusts. When injured, a bandicoot will fall down, but its shoes will be thrown up. Because there's a mask right after it.
Yeah. It's the only place I don't mind actually getting hit.
I also don't like getting hit in the scrotum. That's another place I don't like to get hit. How did you get hit then? I'm fairly sure that didn't touch you.
Probably it didn't hit then. Or then.
Or then. I kind of agree with that one. Oh!
That's just summing it up now, isn't it? That?
Yeah. Oh. Don't slap my controller, bitch.
I'll slap you instead.
Try it, I dare you.
Ah, fuck's sake.
Nice.
Trouble is though, the light's going to wear out by the time I get far.
Yeah. You've done the last bit in the dark before, Aiden.
Not this far. So go away for that part.
Yay!
How can I get past that bit?
Well, clearly you can because you've done it before.
Yeah, but not in the speed I want to go.
Aiden wants to go fast. Video games really do bring out your angry side.
Well, it's just I've been playing this proper how long now?
Long enough that you can make those jumps without looking at the screen.
Yeah, because I've got two since the beginning bit now, that's why.
Yeah.
There are times I've had to keep on doing it. Really?
I know it's annoying to be going on this bit, but that one was funny. I just keep thinking to myself, At least it's not Sonic 06. At least it's not Sonic 06. At least it's not Sonic 06. What the hell happened there? It sort of passed through you without hitting you and then hit you after it left you. My everything is cracking because of how long we've been sat here. They won't know because we will have skipped most of this, but this has been a long, long time. With all the levels that we knew were going to be awful to try and get through, I didn't think this one was going to give us that much trouble. At first I thought, yeah, this will take a few goes, but it should be fairly straightforward to get out of the way. Now I'll just want to go back to the high road.
Damn right, I didn't want that.
Come on. Platinum!
What?
Platinum!
Thank God for that.
Oh, Aiden!
Get off.
Oh, I'd kiss you if I didn't find you so damn repulsive.
Get off me.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank God we don't have to do that again.
That's only took about 2.5 hours.
I wish I could say he was exaggerating, but he's not. That was horrible. We struggled through the high road.
Hey, good luck when you get to that on your game.
And we struggled through slippery climb. But that took us longer than the other two combined. And they were fucking hard. I did not expect that to be that bad. I really did not. But it's done. It is done.